The bottom line is this. In the chilling finale of Netflix's His and Hers, the truth doesn't just hurt, it destroys. After 6 episodes of mirrors, lies, and a mounting body count in the town of Blackdown, we finally know who was behind the murders and the dark secret connecting Anna and Jack. Today, we're breaking down the factual timeline of the finale, the killer's true motive, and that haunting final frame. If you're looking for a verified, deep-dive explanation of the year's most complex thriller, you're in the right place. To understand the ending, we have to look at the facts established throughout the series. His and Hers follows Anna Andrews, a high-profile news anchor who was demoted and sent back to her small hometown of Blackdown to cover a gruesome murder. Simultaneously, we follow Detective Jack Harper, who is investigating the same case. The core of the mystery involves the death of a woman named Lee, which quickly evolves into a serial investigation as more bodies are discovered. The narrative is structured through his perspective, Jack, and her perspective, Anna. But as the finale reveals, neither narrator was giving the audience the full story. The what of the finale centers on the convergence of these two timelines. Throughout the season, the show cleverly used red herrings, including Anna's own brother and Jack's suspicious behavior, to keep the audience guessing. However, by episode 6, the investigation narrows down to a singular, devastating truth. The crimes committed in the present are direct echoes of a trauma that occurred decades ago. In the final episode, we learned that the murders were not random acts of violence. They were calculated strikes intended to protect a legacy of secrets. The who was finally revealed in a tense confrontation. The killer was someone hidden in plain sight, driven by a warped sense of justice and a desperate need to keep the past buried. Netflix's Tudum and official press releases from the production team emphasize that His and Hers is an exploration of the unreliable narrator. Based on the best-selling novel by Alice Feeney, the series was designed to challenge the viewer's perception of truth. In the official recap provided by Netflix, the His and Hers of the title isn't just about Jack and Anna, it's about the two different versions of reality they've lived since a shared childhood tragedy. The context of their past relationship is vital. Anna and Jack weren't just ex-spouses, they were two people bonded by a secret they both tried to forget. The show's creators have noted that the setting of Blackdown acts as a character itself, a claustrophobic environment where everyone knows everyone, yet no one knows the truth. In terms of historical context within the show, the finale reveals that the cycle of violence began with the parents of our protagonists, suggesting that the sins of the father are a literal theme in this production. The resolution of episode 6 clarifies that while Jack was a flawed detective with a checkered past, his intentions were ultimately to protect Anna, even when he suspected her of the unthinkable. Anna, on the other hand, was battling suppressed memories that made her a danger to herself and those around her. The official narrative conclusion confirms that while the legal case may be closed, the psychological damage remains permanent for the survivors. Since the series dropped, the public reaction has been swift and divided, primarily centered on the shocking nature of the final twist. On platforms like X, formerly Twitter, and Reddit, viewers have been dissecting the mirror scenes and the subtle clues dropped as early as episode 1. Entertainment critics have praised the series for its atmospheric tension, with many comparing it to the likes of Gone Girl or The Girl on the Train. The industry consensus highlights the lead performances for successfully portraying characters who are simultaneously sympathetic and deeply suspicious. The trend His and Hers Netflix has been circulating, with fans debating whether the ending was a justice-served scenario or a tragic cycle. Many viewers are specifically discussing the final scene, a moment that suggests that even though the killer is caught, the truth may still be a flexible concept in the world of Blackdown. The show has successfully tapped into the true crime obsession of the U.S. audience, blending fictional drama with a grounded journalistic feel. The finale of His and Hers leaves us with a haunting realization that there are always two sides to every story, and usually the truth lies somewhere in the dark middle. The series wraps up the immediate mystery of the Blackdown murders, but leaves the emotional scars of Anna and Jack wide open. But we want to hear from you. Now that the full story is out, do you believe Jack made the right choice in the end, or was Anna the one truly in control the whole time? How do you think these revelations will impact a potential second season? Drop your theories in the comments below. If you appreciated this factual breakdown and want more verified updates on the latest trending series and celebrity news, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This is Celeb Buzz USA, bringing you the real stories behind the screen.